Hey cycling community, this is Steve Grusis, the Cycling Greek. How do you survive against better climbers? There's a number of ways to do it. This is how I did it. First and foremost, it's quality training. That means a quality training plan featuring ample tempo, steady state, and threshold intervals with change of cadence work. And quality execution. When one has had challenges to training time as I've had recently, incorporating this type of work with your training time available helps to preserve your upper base, so when outside timing pressures finally do abate, you're ready to take your training to the next level without any undue stress. Another important factor is patience. Rather than attack at the bottom of a climb because I'm getting a little nervous, or when they seemingly momentarily slow, sitting on the wheels of stronger climbers has been the best tactic I could use. Focusing now on the screen, the 4 strongest climbers have gone to the front, and I am fortunate to be on their wheel. Leading these climbers is Dion from Deka Hackett Racing Team. He's doing a stellar job keeping the pace high and putting me in stress. Note my cadence at the lower left-hand corner of the climb. I'm spinning in the 90s and the upper 80s. The rider in front of me, the one we call the Chosen One, he's about 145, 150 pounds, is also a high spinner. The rider in front of him, we call him Superman, is more on the medium to high cadence end. Now, the rider in front of him and right in back of the leader Dion is the Colonel. This is his first day back from a 3-month deployment in the southern US. He uses a very high cadence. He's probably spinning about 100 RPM right now. The gradient's getting steeper and I'm getting worn out. I have to drop my cadence by shifting to a bigger gear. This is going to give my aerobic system a little bit of a rest, but start to put stress on my muscular system. When my muscles start to get bogged down, I will shift back to a smaller gear and raise my RPM, thus putting more stress on my aerobic system and not my muscular system. I'll keep doing this back and forth until I can survive over the top with these guys. This is what I call riding the fine line between aerobic and anaerobic death. You will notice there's been a little bit of a gap between the rider in front of me and Superman, the rider in front of him. And you also notice this pedaling style of the Chosen One in front of me. It seems a bit labored. The rider in front of me will become even more stressed having to fill a gap since the Colonel has dropped back and gotten on my wheel. Now, he's going the same speed, but when he was dropping back, that gave him a chance to slow down and rest a little bit. That is why, when you're one of the weaker climbers in the group, it's always good to start near the front. Since we crossed the bridge and the gradient started to ease up a little bit back then, I was starting to get cocky because I was feeling good. I was thinking of attacking, but it's a good thing that I didn't. The middle flat section of this 1.1 mile climb is just around the corner. The Chosen One on my left is definitely feeling the stress, and I'm concerned about Superman in front of me once he gets to the flats attacking and creating a gap that I'd have to fill. A lane opened up and I was able to get on Superman's wheel. All I need to do right now is just hang. The middle flat section is right around the corner. My cadence is going up, my wattage is going down. I'm starting to recover. Now the only thing I'm thinking about is when to attack. Fast forward a bit and we just left the flat section. Dion is still in front with Superman on his wheel. Now's the time to attack. When you attack, you got to put everything into it. This is the move that'll either make or break you. Don't know what's going on behind me. I'm tired, I'm not looking back. I'm just trying to go as fast as I can for as long as I can. Now, earlier I spoke about patience. Patience probably would have been a good thing here. That being said, I want to test myself, I want to see if I can thin the herd, and I want to see if I can react to any counter moves. Speaking of counter moves, my speed has dipped into the high teens. It's going to come any moment. And here it is. The Colonel counters with Superman on his wheel. But there's no Chosen One. Ah, there he is. Okay, so now where's Dion? No need to worry about Dion at this moment. I'm still trying to catch the Chosen One. I am getting close. Up ahead, Superman has gone past the Colonel. As these guys are starting to pull away from me, I see that the Chosen One is also passing the Colonel. I quickly look behind me looking for Dion. I don't see him, but I'm pretty tired, so I'm not seeing clearly. I'm still trying to go as fast as I can. As I get toward the top, I can hear somebody come up behind me. And I think the only reason that he didn't pass me is that he just stayed on my wheel and let me take 4th place. As you can see, today turned out to be a surprisingly good day for me. I got home late. I was in Hanford, talking with the bike club over there for putting on the Hanford Crit next year as part of the OTF Omnium. OTF Masters Omnium. Look for that next year. So I actually got to meet 2 goals today and got closer on the 3rd goal. It was, yeah, definitely a good day. You saw where I got to the flat middle part with the climbers and then was fighting for the sprint somewhat at the end for the KOM, which is pretty cool. And then I got even closer with the sprint over here. It helped having 18 people, and these were 18 fast people. I got to the front twice on the way out, and maybe twice on the way back in. Once I got behind Big Corey, I just stayed on his wheel like white on rice. He's one of the few bigger guys than me, so it was nice having that draft. So now it's off to work. Actually, I put some Recoverites in my bottle, and I'm going to suck on that on the way to work and then start my day. Remember, comment, like, subscribe. The Cycling Greek.